you're new here, welcome. My name is Melanie. As you can tell, I am in my room. And today I wanted to quickly talk about a subject that I know a lot of people probably deal with on a day-to-day basis and probably don't really know how to get through it or how to better themselves in that situation. So I just wanted to kind of put this out there and hopefully help anyone who needs some self-esteem, heightened vibration thing. So I came to this topic because I have some friends who deal with a lot of self-esteem, self-worth issues, and they kind of put their value on other objects or people or material things, and it really, it sucks. It sucks that they kind of put their value on that, because a lot of the time when you finally get that material thing or you get the person, you might get like some instant gratification, but a lot of the time it goes away, or you realize that it didn't satisfy you at all, and that you were completely wrong on what actually makes you happy and gives you self-worth. And I know this by experience also, just thinking that certain material things would have given me joy, and then finding out once I had it that it didn't and that truly self-worth is from within, and that it has to come from within, and then all your external things will matter to you more, but in a way where if it were to go away or damage, it wouldn't affect you. I usually do for kind of like my self-worth, self-esteem, like heighten my self-esteem in a positive way. I listen to like subliminal messages. I listen to high vibration music. I hang around high vibration people. I read high vibration books. I consume high vibration media, because through a lot of social media, a lot of people have a lot of insecurities, and that definitely can impact you in a negative way. So trying to avoid that kind of messaging, or like even just looking at that information is great. You can also just do words of affirmation, kind of just saying that you're beautiful, you're confident, you're free. Those kinds of things really put you in a positive mood and give you a higher vibration. And you really have to also just ask yourself, like, why do I not feel worthy? Why do I feel like I'm not enough? Why do I feel like I'm not pretty enough, or smart enough, or skinny enough, or tall enough? And I know that this applies for both guys and girls, and I feel like sometimes I know the girls are gonna be like, well, we have it much harder and all that stuff. But if you really think about it, guys have it hard too. It took me a while because I was more on the defensive side of things, and I was like, well, guys barely have to do anything, and their standards are way lower than the standards of women. And while I think that the pressures that women have compared to men is slightly more, I do see a lot of pressure on men, not only on how they physically look, like if you're not tall, if you don't have a buff body, if you don't have a beard, or you don't have shape up, or like you don't have a good job, you don't have a nice car, like all these things, then you're kind of not it. Like you're not like girls wouldn't even look at you. And that kind of pressure, or like if you don't have a big, you know what, that's a lot of pressure too. Like, and I think that the only real reason why guys don't really, I don't want to say not notice it, but I think that they're a little more immune to it is because they don't really, they're not overthinking it. They're not like overcritical of themselves. I think they are critical of themselves. I don't think they overdo it though. Whereas I feel like with women, we're more emotional, not always, but we're more in tune with ourselves. So we're more likely to be more critical of ourselves. And it is specifically the reason why we have to be aware of how we're speaking about ourselves and being less critical. And if all of that went over your head, at least think about, you wouldn't tell your friend that she's ugly or she looks crazy or that she's not worthy enough. So a good tip is to just think of yourself as your friend and to speak to yourself as if you were your friend. And those are all my tips. This was just a really quick insight that I just wanted to share. I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know any tips that you guys have for self-worth, and I'll see you in the next one.